Check this out because I just found something that basically did all my content marketing homework for me. Picture this. You have a 1-hour podcast or a long YouTube video ready for action. With just a couple of quick clicks, it gets chopped into a stack of ready-to-post clips. These clips genuinely feel like they were made by someone who knows exactly what's going to go viral. That magical process is powered by a tool called Vizard. It scans your entire long video file to find all the absolute juiciest moments within it. Then, it expertly makes attention-grabbing clips from those highlights. And to top it off, it even helps you seamlessly schedule them across all of your different platforms. Honestly, the whole system is incredibly super chill once you get started. I have to admit, I was quite skeptical when I first heard about this offering. There are literally a million tools out there that promise automated editing up front. However, most of those options still leave you doing 80% of the actual editing work yourself. But I can tell you right now, Vizard is fundamentally different from all the others. It's not just some basic auto-trim feature or a simple subtitle generator, which is what most people expect. This tool is specifically designed to treat your long-form content like the valuable goldmine it truly is. Its goal is to turn that goldmine into snackable, high-engagement pieces that actually perform well. These optimized pieces work great across TikTok, Instagram Reels, and those essential YouTube Shorts. I am going to walk you through exactly how this whole impressive system functions today. We will also cover why it is so incredibly useful for both dedicated creators and growing businesses. Plus, I'll compare it against the other popular solutions out there on the market. Spoiler alert for the comparison section. Many other options either cost way too much money or expect you to already be a professional video editor. So let's dive right into the core question. How exactly does this entire process work? The demo process is designed to be super simple and straightforward for everyone. First, you simply upload your long video file to the platform. This source content could be a webinar recording, a full podcast episode, a live stream, or a recorded interview. Next, Vizard's sophisticated AI immediately begins analyzing every single second of that uploaded file. It's programmed to actively spot the moments showing the highest potential for audience engagement. The system then diligently picks out the best short sound bites available. Following that, it smartly trims those sound bites into concise, ready-to-use short clips. Crucially, it even suggests perfect captions that are optimized for each specific social platform. The real magic truly lies in the auto-editing viral clips feature that it offers. It doesn't just randomly chop up segments based on time codes or simple criteria. Instead, it looks for deep emotional beats that resonate with viewers. The AI also identifies moments with clear high-energy spikes in the conversation. Furthermore, it pinpoints conversational hooks that are designed to immediately grab attention. Once you have this fantastic stack of professionally curated clips, you move to the next step. You can then use the auto-schedule function to set your desired posting frequency. Then, you simply let the artificial intelligence queue everything up for you automatically. Finally, the integrated content calendar puts absolutely everything into one clean, unified view. From this dashboard, you can easily edit, shuffle content order, or hit the final publish button. This powerful capability means you can batch process a few hours of content in one session. You can then have potentially weeks' worth of targeted social media posts completely ready to go. Now let's discuss exactly why this workflow matters so much to modern content creation. If you are a creator focused on growing your audience, you already know that consistency truly is king. However, the job of making short videos from long sessions is incredibly tedious and time-consuming. You face a hard choice: either spend hours upon hours editing yourself or simply stop posting short-form content altogether. Vizard has been engineered specifically to solve that major frustrating middle ground problem. Think of it like hiring an editor who inherently understands what goes viral in the current landscape. This imaginary editor also never makes those frustrating, basic creative calls that waste time. For businesses, the potential impact of this tool is actually even bigger than for solo creators. Product demos, glowing customer testimonials, and long training webinars suddenly become multi-platform assets. This happens without the need to hire an entire specialized agency for the task. Just consider training new teams, populating marketing feeds, or managing internal communications streams. One single recording session can instantly become dozens of tailored clips formatted for different needs. So let's get practical now and look at the exact step-by-step flow I personally use. Step number 1 in my process is always to upload the chosen long video file. Thankfully, Vizard accepts pretty much every standard video format you are likely to use. Step 2 involves letting the system thoroughly analyze the video to identify all the potential highlights. This analysis phase only takes a few minutes, depending on the original file length, so you can step away. I often use that waiting time to go make myself a much-needed cup of coffee. Step 3 is to carefully review all of the great clips the AI has suggested for you. If you feel the need, you can easily tweak the exact start or end points of any clip. You also have the power to swap out any suggested captions or change the lead hook text. For Step 4, you choose precisely which social platforms you want each individual clip to target. Vizard automatically handles the entire resizing and cropping process for you, which is fantastic. It generates vertical crops perfectly for TikTok and Reels, while keeping the horizontal format for YouTube. In Step 5, you set your desired auto-schedule frequency and the specific time windows for posting. Once set, you simply hit the main schedule button to let the automation take over. Alternatively, you can manually drag clips into the content calendar for more hands-on placement checks. The final step, number 6, is to either publish everything directly from the dashboard or export the clips. You always have the option to batch export all the finished videos if you prefer manual posting later. What I absolutely love about this tool is the careful balance it strikes between full automation and user control. The AI does the heavy lifting by surfacing all the most relevant content that would have taken me an hour to find manually. However, I can still always step in to professionally tweak the final tone, caption, or thumbnail presentation. This level of user control ensures that the final output always feels authentic to my brand. It prevents the content from ever looking like a generic reel made by a basic bot. Okay, now let's quickly compare this solution to other popular tools already out there. You are probably thinking to yourself right now, isn't this what that other tool X already does? Tools like Descript are genuinely amazing for creating transcripts and for detailed manual editing work. But if you want fully automated clip discovery and subsequent scheduling, you end up doing most of the hard editing yourself. Descript certainly gives you maximum control, but it is not nearly as hands-off for repurposing long videos at scale. Some other mobile apps or free editors can certainly trim and crop content specifically for TikTok. The major drawback is they simply do not analyze or prioritize the actual highlights for you. You'll end up spending forever scrolling endlessly trying to find the specific moment that actually converts viewers. Then, you have the heavyweight agency pipelines that promise to do absolutely everything for you. The problem with those agencies is they are generally very expensive and often quite slow to deliver results. If you are a solo creator or running a small business, that agency model is simply not scalable for your needs. So, here is exactly where this particular tool stands out clearly from the competition. It is fundamentally built around the most efficient workflow for repurposing long-form content at massive scale. The combination of auto-picked viral clips, built-in auto-scheduling, and a central content calendar is the winning formula. In practice, it ends up being significantly cheaper and much faster than hiring a dedicated part-time editor. It is also immensely more powerful than those basic trimming apps you see everywhere else. Let's quickly review who exactly should be using this solution for their content strategy. Pretty much anyone who consistently creates long content deserves a better way to squeeze maximum value from it. This includes YouTubers and podcasters looking to convert episodes into highly engaging clips and teasers. It is also perfect for coaches and educators who need to break lessons into modular micro-lessons. Brands and marketers should use it to turn lengthy product demos into platform-specific ads and organic posts. Small businesses can leverage this to create a steady, reliable stream of content without hiring a full-time creator. Finally, content teams can use it to centralize distribution and drastically reduce the bottleneck caused by manual editing. Let's touch on a couple of fun, slightly unexpected use cases for this powerful system. If you are actively learning a new language, record yourself explaining concepts for focused pronunciation practice. Or if you are a teacher, you can create micro explanations of tricky concepts for review. Then, you can schedule them consistently across the entire term so students get regular bites of revision material. Now let's quickly talk about the actual editing quality and the overall workflow experience. Vizard's core clipping logic is cleverly tuned to current social trends for maximum impact. This tuning includes knowing precisely where to place strong visual hooks and when to cut to engaging close-ups. It's also smart about suggesting captions specifically designed to boost viewer retention rates. But you should never expect every single auto-generated clip to be completely flawless right out of the box. Occasionally, you will still want to manually refine the text overlay or just nudge the cut point slightly. This tiny bit of tweaking time will still be only a small fraction of what manual creation used to demand. Moving on to pricing, there is usually a free tier or a trial available to test the basic functions. The free tier lets you upload, see the auto-edit results, and check out the generated clips. For creators who post much more frequently, the paid plans unlock higher export limits. These higher tiers also enable better team collaboration features and more advanced scheduling options. If you are posting content regularly, the monthly cost is typically far less than paying a part-time editor. More importantly, it saves you significant amounts of valuable opportunity cost every single week. Honestly, once you see how many useful clips one single podcast episode can actually produce, it pays for itself immediately. Now, I want to be very clear. Vizard is not some magic button that automatically guarantees you will go viral. True virality will always still depend partly on the quality of your original content and your main hooks. What this tool absolutely does is dramatically increase your odds of success by enabling more testing. It turns one piece of content into multiple unique experiments across different platforms. Running more diverse experiments naturally leads to a much higher chance of finding something that truly sticks with the audience. Let's take a quick moment to highlight the excellent user experience, especially the content calendar feature. That calendar view is an absolute lifesaver for any busy content manager. Instead of juggling messy spreadsheets, various cloud folders, and random draft documents, you get one central visual schedule. You can simply drag a clip to the exact date you want, edit the caption, pick the final platform, and preview it all instantly. And if you happen to work with a small content team, the built-in collaboration features are great. These features prevent you from wasting time sending massive files back and forth between colleagues. Let's revisit one more quick comparison against other specific types of software. Some tools focus solely on providing excellent subtitles or complex language translations. That functionality is certainly great if language support is your primary need. However, those apps do not help you with the crucial editorial side of things, like finding the best clip. They won't crop it perfectly for Reels or automatically write a catchy caption for you. If you need translation too, you can easily layer other specialized tools on top of this system. But this tool handles the heavy, time-consuming distribution work that the simple subtitle apps completely ignore. Let me share a recent, tangible use case example that shows the power in action. Last week, I uploaded a very dense 90-minute interview session to the platform. Vizard promptly pulled out about 25 highly potential clips for me to look at. I then reviewed them, polished up just 5 of the very best ones, and set the schedule. The schedule was set to post 3 times every single week across my main channels. By the end of that same month, several of those automated clips were performing better than anything I had manually posted previously. This one action saved me countless hours of tedious editing time. It also successfully gave me a consistent posting cadence without requiring me to overthink content strategy constantly. Alright, here are my final thoughts on this game-changing piece of software. If you are someone who consistently creates long-form content, you need to try this. The primary goal is to help you show up consistently on social media without rapidly burning out your creative energy. It is so much more than just a simple editor. It's a true repurposing engine and a dedicated publishing assistant. Because it is explicitly built for the trial and error nature of social media, it makes experimentation easy. This ease allows you to double down quickly on whatever content strategies are proving to work best. If you want to give it a test run, I have left an important link for you down in the video description. That link lets you poke around the free tier and see how it feels with one of your own longer videos. Go ahead and give it a proper test run by uploading a podcast or a live stream you already have. Let the AI generate the initial set of clips and then see which ones naturally stick with you the best. If you like the core idea of automating the boring parts of creation while keeping your unique voice, this is it. This tool could be the critical factor that finally allows your entire content strategy to scale effectively. If you have already used anything similar to this, please drop a comment down below right now. Tell me what specific features worked well for you and what features ultimately did not meet expectations. Also, please share which platform you are currently trying hardest to grow on this year. I will personally share some tailored tips on how to best tweak your clips for peak performance there. Thank you so much for watching this entire breakdown today. I am going to catch all of you in the very next video coming soon.